Did you notice that Goku never stays transformed when he uses the Spirit Bomb in this game? Or any game to really think about it. But this is to keep it in line with the history of the technique. The Spirit Bomb can only be performed by a mind undisturbed by negative thoughts, or as some would say, a pure heart. Since the Super Saiyan transformation is one that was brought about from rage, it's thought that he can't use the transformation to make the attack, but has shown that he can boost its power as seen in the Buu saga. The only time he's been seen doing the move while transformed is actually in Super Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission. Here, he can do it while he's in the Super Saiyan Blue transformation. That's just one of the many secrets, details, and unique references I'll be telling you about today. Everybody knows about the Ginyu Force and how they are one of the most recognizable parodies of the Power Rangers. There was always something missing though. So for this game, Akira Toriyama decided to create a character that would bring it all together, and her name is Banyu. She's a former Ginyu Force member who left the group not being able to keep up with all the posing, which I believe is a way to emulate Kimberly leaving the Power Rangers. You can actually train against her if you go to Capsule Corps, or if you're into mods and stuff like that, you can play as her, and her moveset is pretty similar to Jaice's, given that they come from the same planet. It's pretty cool. Remember the days when you would cause just crazy damage to your controller with the beam clashes in all of the older Dragon Ball games? Well, they're back. Kinda. It doesn't happen too often, but if timed correctly, you can enter a beam clash where you have to button mash to win, and it definitely took me back. Was this a hint that Tenkaichi 4 will be coming soon? I don't know, you tell me. Now this next one is like a 3-for-1. With there actually being a canon time machine in Dragon Ball Z, that must mean that there are a lot of timelines that just completely screws the continuity, but it also means that there's a lot of crossovers that can happen. Surprisingly, a lot of crossovers did happen. For instance, fighting all of the villainous enemies in this game lets you confront Mirror from the Xenoverse series. Depending on what level you are, it's actually a pretty good fight, I'm not gonna lie. And to see somebody from Xenoverse in this style is actually kind of cool too. If they do make a Xenoverse 3, which is kind of looking unlikely now, I would like to see it in this style opposed to the style that they have. I don't know, I just like this look a little bit better. This game's version of Goku also made an appearance in Dragon Ball Legends. He wasn't like meta or anything, but it's cool to see like, you know, different versions of Goku, even though the game already has like a million. I mean, seeing a particular one is always pretty cool. And this game even has ties to Dragon Ball FighterZ with Android 21 making an appearance. Now, she doesn't get to be played or anything like that. Like, I don't even think you can mod and play as her. You just get to see her in the training room, which, I mean, that's enough for me. And no, she will not step on you. Now, Vegeta is known to get the short end of the stick, never being able to, you know, cash in on his moment. And this game is absolutely no different, with one of his most exciting moments not even making an appearance in the game. During the fight with Cell, Vegeta decided to show us why he is the Prince of all Saiyans, and he used a move which I've probably tried to do as much as I tried to do the Kamehameha wave, and that's the Final Flash. Everything from the music, the atmosphere, the fact that Cell was so powerful and this was like Vegeta's time to shine, he could have showcased all his strength, but in Kakarot, scene's not there at all. And honestly, like father like son, because Trunks transforming into his third grade Super Saiyan form, also missing. It was a pretty cool learning moment for him, so I'm not sure why they cut it, but it is what it is. If you go to the Orange Star High School with Goku, sometimes he'll say,
"Yeah, I definitely can't see myself going to school."
This is a reference to the movie that shall not be named, as this is the only iteration of Goku to go to high school, and even he doesn't want to picture himself that way. Do you know who Launch is? Maybe you remember her from the skill shop in Budokai 3, or maybe you don't remember her at all, which is perfectly fine, because Akira Toriyama didn't either. He claims to have forgotten her, and this was even referenced in the game when Goku says,
"Launch! It's been a while. Someone forget about you? What's up?"
Now, I could never forget the original Super Saiyan, but, you know, it's not that big a deal. And we all know how weak Yamcha is. It's a reoccurring joke at this point, and in Kakarot, absolutely no different. Everybody knows about the Cyberman taking him out, but he has a side quest where he's caught cheating on 2 girls, so they retaliate by making him fight 2 robots. And although Gohan helps, in the end of the day, they just self-destruct, and again, he gets Yamcha.
What?
That's it for this video. If you want more videos like this, like and subscribe, and I'll keep bringing them.